Hello and welcome to the Boys Upstairs Show.
Woo!
Yeah!
Woo! Yay!
All right, this is a draft special. This is a draft special episode. We have the autumn/fall draft today. So basically, this draft just encompasses everything that has to do with fall, everything that makes you think of fall, things that are exclusive to fall and autumn. We have special guests on this episode. We have friend of the show, Maya McDonald, and we have friend of the show, Deanna.
Nice to meet you, Deanna. I'm Sam.
Thank you. Nice to meet you too.
Thank you too. Thank you.
All right, so first pick of the draft is Jack Poncy. So you're on the clock.
I'm just gonna have to pick the NFL. Oh my goodness, watching these guys give each other CTE for our enjoyment is just it just makes my life so much better. I look forward to Thursday night and Sunday night and Monday night. I haven't been this excited for like a day of the week since like my uncle would come over on Friday nights. Nuts. So yeah, NFL first pick.
To follow that, I'm gonna go with college football, practically for the same reasons as Poncy. Love seeing two teams just go at it on a good Thanksgiving fall day. Who doesn't love college football?
I'll go after Cam, obviously. Cameron, my favorite person. And you, Tommy. I'm going to go apple cider away from all things related to sport. Apple cider is great for the fall time. Apple cider is necessary for fall. You guys are going to go football, sports, but this is a necessity for the fall time.
Maya, you like apple cider warm or cold better?
Cold.
Okay.
Not warm.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I think they're good. I think it's good either way. But without further ado, I am the next pick. I was hoping football would make it into that to this point, but it didn't. So I'm gonna go with hoodies and sweatshirts. Everyone loves a good hoodie and a good sweatshirt, and fall is the time where you can bring that out and wear your nice hoodie. I myself am a summer birthday. So, like you get a nice present, you get a nice hoodie, whatever. Yeah, you can wear it around your house when it's cold or whatever or at night. But the fall is the time where you really get to let those sweatshirts shine, and you get to let the style go a little bit, especially when you're in not a Florida climate and you're in a colder climate. You can kind of start bringing out a little bit of the wardrobe, and I like that.
For me, hoodie season, which is fall, is the best time for dressing, best time for comfortability.
Best wardrobe season by far.
Exactly. I completely agree.
This is I didn't think about it at first, but I think it counts as fall. So I'm gonna pick Thanksgiving because who doesn't like Thanksgiving? Even if you don't like the food, vibes are there, and
week off.
Yeah, week off. Then it's winter holidays, which is fun too. So
my first round pick here, I will say that my first round pick would have been hoodies, and then it would have been NFL, and then it would have been college football. So I'm left with what is left. I'm going to take pumpkin patch here. I love going to the pumpkin patch. Growing up, I loved going to the pumpkin patch. And the pumpkin patch that I went to growing up had a lot of different activities, corn mazes, trampolines, and, obviously the pumpkin patch part. And you got to take a little carriage out to the pumpkin patch, and it smelled great. And there was apple cider and gourds. Everything you could imagine that has to do with fall was there. And I loved it. And since growing up, I still go to the pumpkin patch. So I love the pumpkin patch. It is as fall as you can get. So with my first pick, I'm going to take the pumpkin patch. Can you guys hear?
Go into Lowell's room.
I'll get walked over.
Yeah, Ben, walking.
Just go over there. Just go over there.
Go with the chai tea at Starbucks with the pumpkin foam on the top.
Yeah,
that shit is so good, bro. So that's my
It's
first.
a psychotic take. You have the pumpkin spice latte on the board, and
I'm hearing two of you, Sam. I'm hearing two of you over here.
He looks like he's on one of those beds in Law and Order that they take people to kidnap them.
There's a bed frame. Is
that a real bedroom?
It looks like when Kanye was living inside the Falcon Stadium.
It does.
It's not good.
I don't know how this one hasn't gotten picked yet. But picture you're coming home from school and you get out of the car and there's a giant leaf pile.
Oh,
so with my pick, I'll be taking the giant leaf pile you jump in when you were a kid.
That's a good pick, Sean. That's a good pick.
You Northerners, we don't know what you're talking about. We had giant piles of crack. Alligators.
I'm going to take plaid because
Wow.
Plaid is quintessential fall, and plaid clothing, plaid pillows, plaid blankets, everything plaid. I'm going with it fully. So yeah.
That was the best pick that there was so far. That's my thoughts for Deanna. And Cam can shut the fuck up in the chat.
Oh.
He's being
Oh!
vulgar.
So Tommy on some bullshit gave me the last pick. He rigged it. I seen him.
No,
type the
that's
shit.
on me. That's on me.
I know.
You got fucked. I'm sorry.
It's you could have took me out to dinner first though. I'm gonna take Halloween absolutely with the last pick in the first round. I mean, who don't fuck with Halloween? If you're younger, you like trick or treating.
Wait, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you're older, going out on Halloween is fun. So Halloween for sure, costumes, all fun. And then I get the first pick in the second round too, right?
Yeah. I'm shocked that Halloween lasted that long, honestly.
Yeah. So can I take the pumpkin spice latte, or was that taken?
Yeah, you can.
I'm just gonna stack my team up. Holy shit, I got fucking Giannis.
Yeah, no, you have a good team right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Giannis
Am
and
I
LeBron.
not technically considered pumpkin spice latte pick because I did
You
chai?
took the chai. That's what Sam said. He's like, why?
That's what I was, because that was my next pick was pumpkin spice latte.
I don't like coffee.
Yeah, you had Drew Brees and you took Bryce Young, like same shit. Okay, well, yeah, I'm stacking my team up. That shit's like Burrow and Jamar right there. I mean, who doesn't like the go and get a pumpkin spice latte? It only available at this time. And pumpkin, who doesn't like the taste of pumpkin? It's very fall flavored.
Okay. My next pick is I was born and raised in Florida. So my fall is going to the beach with a blanket and like sweatshirts, having a little picnic. So that's my fall.
That's a solid pick.
Fantastic pick.
Yeah, it sounds like good vibes.
All that.
That's L.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
All right, I'll hop in with my second pick. I'm going well, since I'm in like a dorm, at college, we don't have any like central air system, so I don't have any AC, so it gets it's been pretty hot as of late, but since it's colder now, I can open up the window, and because it's fall and I have air, so that's my pick. I don't know what you'd really
What is
call
your
that.
pick?
Weather. Just weather. That's a great pick,
It's,
Sean.
It's cold?
cold air.
Everyone
Cold.
overthinks it, and Sean just goes, fuck it, weather.
No, I mean, if you would have said cold air, I would have understood more than what you just tried to explain.
I was just trying to like give a picture.
No, I get it.
So my pick is based around Halloween, but it's not Halloween exactly. It's being able to put on like the stupidest costume that you could possibly imagine and then just like blacking the fuck out and like running around in it. So I don't know how you can make that a picture or like a pick, but that's mine.
All right, I'm on the board here again. I'm going to take pumpkin pie here. I love pumpkin pie, and I know that some people think the sweet potato pie is a better thing, but I really think that they taste exactly the same, and the people that try to make one better than the other are just trying to make it an argument for no reason. But I do like pumpkin pie more just for the nostalgic factor of that's what I grew up with. That's what I love. So like you can eat it hot, you can eat it cold, you can have whipped cream on it, you can have some vanilla ice cream with it. I love pumpkin pie. So I'm going to take pumpkin pie here with my second round pick.
Sweet potato pie is 1000% better than pumpkin pie.
And this is what I was trying to say. When people try to make it a debate, they literally taste exactly the same.
It's not
If you were blindfold and you would eat both of them, you wouldn't know which one was which. So I think that they are the same thing.
I could taste
I
it.
like pumpkin
Pecan pie is superior.
I agree with Tommy. I think they're the same thing.
Thank you, Cam. Pecan pie doesn't like have the like autumn connotation.
Yes, it does. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Pecan pie can be any season though.
No.
Pumpkin pie is only fall,
Pecan pie is like a Thanksgiving staple.
I guess. But so is apple pie.
Whatever.
Pumpkin pie.
Lowell, take it away.
Go ahead,
All
Lowell.
right, yeah. I'm gonna go with like fall themed beer and cocktails. Like the other day, we went out in like downtown Boston and we saw like these people across the bar get this drink and it had like caramel around the rim and like sugar dust on it looked so good. And there were girls that got it. So Ben and I copied them naturally. And we had a couple of them. They're like, it was like a pumpkin beer. It was good though. Like, I'm not gonna lie. And then I bet like pumpkin liqueur is fire too, or like a spiked hot cider or cold apple cider, Maya. So this could all work out. This could be for everybody. That'd be my pick though. And those are if you ever see like Pumpkinhead Shipyard IPA or something, grab it from the store ASAP.
That was an incredible pick, Lowell. You actually stole what I was planning to be my last pick. Fall drinks are just fucking amazing. All right, regardless, with my second pick, I'm going to go with something that sounds soft of me, but house decorations.
Wow.
It's like a cool thing. Like I grew up living in just a normal like suburban residential neighborhood, and it's you get into the fall, weather gets colder, it starts getting dark early or whatever, and fall is the first time where like you've got Halloween, you've got Thanksgiving, and people do like their houses up. You drive by, I don't know, it's just like it's something cool to see. Like, and then it feeds into Christmas, and then you've got almost 3 months of people having like light shows and decorations outside their house.
I think that fall decorations are very underrated. And I think that it does boost the morale when you live up north because seasonal depression and the fact that when you walk outside in the morning to go to school, it's cold as fuck, just makes you sad. Like when you have like the little spooky skeletons or the ghosts in your house, that does boost the mood a little bit. So that's a good pick.
Yeah, or you pull up to your house at night and you see your house all lit up. Like, it's cool.
Exactly.
I agree with Sam. I think house decorations are not soft at all. That's a great pick. I think it's amazing. But for me, I'm going to choose a very nostalgic thing. When we were kids, making the hand turkeys where you paint your hand and then you do the turkey as your base and you do all like the colorful things.
Great pick.
I miss that. We still did that. Hand turkeys is something that I want to do tomorrow, to be honest. So that's going to be my next pick, is a good old hand turkey.
Yeah, you have something to say about hand turkeys?
No, Sean got something to say. Sean talking crazy in the chat, but that was a good pick of mine. I like hand turkeys, but for my pick, I don't know if anybody said this, but I'm gonna go with fire pits. Lighting a fire outside, getting around it, cracking open the fall cocktails and beers that Lowell was talking about with the caramel around it. Busch Light apple. Is that a fall beer?
I mean, it's not really exclusive to fall, but
not necessarily.
I think it tastes the best in the fall.
First time I had it was in like July.
Close enough. So yeah, fire pit with a little apple. That's a top tier pick.
First time I ever had a Bapple was in Cleveland, Ohio, Ken.
You loved it, didn't you?
I did.
All right. So I don't think anybody's picked this one yet. But I really like the leaves changing.
Damn, I forgot about that. Fuck.
Yeah, that's definitely my favorite part. In Florida, we didn't really have that shit, but I do really like when that happens. And then for the first pick of the third round, I'm gonna have to go. So, little preface: we didn't have much sugar in the house when I was a kid, but piggybacking off of Tommy's pick of pumpkin pie, like fall was the time of pies, so we always had a little bit of whipped cream. And I was getting in that shit like all up, just coming from the fridge, just like squirting that shit right up into my mouth, squirted in the dog's mouth. It was like my birthday almost. And so I love whipped cream straight from the can. So my two picks are changing leaves and whipped cream from the can.
Man, I'm sorry. Poncy had me crying over here with this pick. I'm going to go with the underrated one. I feel like nobody was going to think about this one, but soup in the fall time, very underrated pick.
That's always a great pick, Cam. Great pick.
Beautiful pick. Soup is amazing, bro. You can go all kind of routes with the soup. You can go chili. You can go chicken and noodle, wherever you want. Tomato with the grilled cheese. So, yeah, soup is my pick.
That was a 10 out of 10 third round pick for real.
I'm going to say of having a man probably cuddling during the cold weather. That would be my
preach.
Holding somebody is nice, so that's gonna be my third.
No, but gotta clarify, it's a man. Nothing like a big hairy chest behind you in the fall. I mean, when you're holding someone.
A hairy ginger.
All right. I didn't want to use this one, but for people in our age demographic, let's just say school spirit. So high school, college sports are back. You see all over Instagram, like all over Twitter, everything. People getting fired up about their college, their high school football games, whatever. Every single fraternity, sorority person is out with all their University of Michigan gear on the weekend. Shout out Postman. Never mind. But yeah, it's like you've got people, like a lot of school pride shows in the fall, and it feels a lot better. Going back to school makes it a little bit easier, especially when you're in college and you've got like stuff to look forward to. High school, it kind of goes along with sports, but yeah, school spirit, let's just say.
I like that pick.
That was good. I feel like my pick isn't as, I don't know. Some people like don't like it, but I think carving pumpkins, because since someone said that, I think that was always fun.
Whoops, my bad. Sorry, Lowell.
All right, thanks.
That's a good pick, Lowell. That's a good pick.
I love
carving pumpkins.
Jacqueline, they're to the sound of porn. Jesus, I don't know. Sometimes, whatever. I used to eat the pumpkin seeds. I remember that was fun.
Yeah, pumpkin seeds are good. Roasted.
And then you have a decoration, unless like rots eventually, but it's kind of cool. Gets in. My take's over.
For my final pick, this is like slightly different than what Sam said, but I'm going to take high school football here. So there's a famous song called "The Boys of Fall." It's about high school football. High school football takes place during fall. Obviously, once you're a grown up, you don't really like go back to high school football unless you have a kid. But when you're growing up, high school football is as good as it gets, and that happens during the fall. So I'm taking high school football, my third pick.
Youth football,
flag football.
Ben loves going to the youth flag football games around here and just watching.
That's my hobby. Don't, bro. All right. I don't know if anyone's done this yet. But if they haven't, this is an insane third round pick. I think scented candles, like when you light it, it's like cinnamon. Those things smell so good, bro. That's my third.
With my last pick, it is a time of the year where the NFL is playing. As we know, basketball starting up, baseball's in the playoffs, hockey starting up. So with all those combined, we have the sports equinox, which only happens in the fall. It's where all the big major sports teams play on the same day.
Oh shit, we're allowed to take that. That was like my second pick. I didn't know we were allowed to do that. Like
it's called the sports equinox. So I'm taking it all.
Apple picking.
Ooh.
Even though I've never been, it sounds like a nice time. And yeah, I like an apple. Sounds good.
That's as fall as it gets too.
I love apple picking. I go every 2 weeks. It's mandatory for me. I love picking all kinds of fruit, honestly. Oranges, all type of shit.
Okay, so for the last pick in the draft, which I think is kind of a steal, I'm gonna say like Halloween movies and horror movies. Like October, that's when like new Halloween movies come out, and it's the most fun to watch scary movies. And like if you were younger and you watched like Disney or anything, they would have like the Halloween episodes of like Disney and Nick and Cartoon Network and shit. They would like incorporate Halloween themed episodes and Halloween movies. I love horror movies personally and the Halloweens and everything. So I'm gonna take horror movies and Halloween movies.
All right. Well, hey, thanks for joining us. Like and subscribe. That was the fall autumn draft. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.